Thank the Lord for so much. Another blessed day. Giving a great shout out to the YouTube family from Papa JT down to baby brother Justice. And Minnie man, I hope everything going right with you, bro. As I finally been able to get on, man. I haven't seen you on here, but I hope everything is going well. You know what's going on with me and my computer. But I want to give a shout out to everybody and thanks for the comments on looking at the video I did on me and you better take off running like Joseph did. And we was talking about how Joseph was dealing with Potiphar's wife, how she just kept on throwing herself at him, wanting him to sleep with her, and he just kept ignoring her. And then he finally just took off running after the time she got him in the house alone when everybody else was gone from the house, and Joseph took off running. And I left this out in the story, but I left it out on purpose to see if somebody was gonna catch it. Notice when Joseph ran out of the house. Remember the Bible says she tore off his cloak, and we all know what cloak is. So did Joseph run outside naked? No, but he probably ran outside with his underwear on because she tore his cloak off. He just ran and she had his cloak in her hands. So that made me kind of laugh a little bit too because I remember this old guy used to be on our street when we was growing up. One time he ran out the house butt naked. I don't know what was going on, but he took off running down the street naked, and this woman was chasing him. And he used to sleep with a lot of women, but that made me think about the story on Joseph. Joseph took off. He didn't even care what he had on. And I thank y'all for the comments. It's just a beautiful story to me because we all fight temptation every day. I don't care who you are. We are all tempted by something. And when that scripture says God won't put no more on you than you can bear, when God gives you that way out, He won't let you be tempted. You have to tempt it no more than you should. You have to get out of there. It's a lot of ways that are being provided from us, but we ignore it. And man, you can just imagine how long that Joseph had to deal with his wife, with Potiphar's wife. I mean, she just kept on coming after him day after day after day after day after day. I don't know how long it was. I think some might say it was even 11 years or something like that. But I love your comment too, PP Jones. Beautiful, beautiful story to me because to be able to hold out that long, I don't know too many people that would have done it. When a woman is hitting on you, and the Bible teaches us that Joseph was a handsome man and a well-built man, so Joseph wasn't ugly. You know, it says that about King David. It told you how beautiful David sung and you know, so on and so on. And when you think about being tempted and how we all are tempted, I don't know what your temptation are, but temptation coming more than one way. And you have to be able to move away from around it no matter what the situation is. You got to find yourself running away like Joseph did. So I just wanted to come back and just, you know, hit a little outline again on the story. Joseph took out running. He pretty much ran out the house in his underwear, we can say, because when somebody tear your clothes or your cloak off, back in those days, they didn't have much clothing on. If you really think about it, you know, the way they clothes were described, you know, very different from what we wearing today. And he took out running. He would have ran out naked, I believe, if he had to. So sometimes men, you just got to take out running. And when I say men, let me tie this in with the women also, because there's some women that's getting into these situations, doing things. Also, it's on both sides, people. Sometimes you better take off running. You be careful when you in these parties. People slipping pills in folks' drinks, drugging them, running trains on them. These men are doing some dirty things, women. You better be careful because you don't know who putting in you, what somebody's putting in your drink, how they drugging you, and they've been drugged you and raped you, and you could get killed. This stuff goes on every day, so you better take off running. Matter of fact, don't put yourself in these situations to be tempted. That's the problem. If you got a bad feeling about something, you need to go on with that feeling and don't do it. Don't go. It's some places you don't need to go no more. It's some friends that you think was friends that you don't need to hang around no more. So we all need to run away like Joseph did, no matter what the situation is. That boy was dealing with that woman. He kept on ignoring her until one day when Joseph was getting ready to do his duties and wasn't nobody else in the house but Potiphar's wife and Joseph. I don't know what Potiphar's wife's name is. I don't even think the Bible mentioned her name, but Potiphar's wife came on strong to him. She wanted Joseph to come to bed with her. Joseph ran out his clothes. So, people, I made a little humor in that video, but catch the truth in it. I want to do that also to paraphrase for my little youngsters that be looking at the video that love those stories, you know, kind of translating it in the young folks' term of speaking, because it is a lot of young people look at these videos also. So with that being said, love everybody. Hope everybody's having a blessed day, and God bless you, and may God keep you. My prayer is that we all stay ready. God bless.